Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we're playing Progressive Capitals on the... What is this map? Non-Madol map. Sorry, guys. I don't enjoy this map. I'm going to tell you that right away. This is our Tier List Tuesday series. We're going to jump right in to non-Madol. We're playing as a green player out of the first position. Got much of my material in here. Purple with a 1-point hold over this +5 back here is going to be very, very powerful, but I can at least cap in the middle here and have a decent play. There's absolutely no way on God's green earth that General Suresh here, the purple player, does not cap on this 5 on ceremonies. The only thing that will prevent this player from having an absolute snowball over this back area is if blue caps on this 4 or if somebody caps somewhere behind here. But I don't think that's going to happen, to be frank. Maybe we have a play for the +4 to the left. We less likely a play over the +3 down here in the bottom left. This map is one of my genuinely... We'll see how it plays out here. And maybe purple doesn't cap on that 5. Maybe somebody is capped on Nandoas here. But this is one of my least favorite maps in the game for Progressive Capitals. Objectively bad map for Capitals. He doesn't cap on the 5 there. That is absurd. Even if there is a player capped on Nandoas, I still think you go on ceremonies. This leaves the game at least a little bit open to some counterplay initially. I'm going to hit into the +4 here on the left. I at least want some board vision. I'm going to be pretty safe here pretty early on, as long as I don't lose anything off of that. I know that this closes my cap off, but this ends up as a 7 regardless, so I can really venture out here. We got red there, black there. What is up here? All right, that's fine. 7 in the middle of the board. Maybe black rolls out of this. This is good to know that red is here. I don't even think he's going to break me. Actually comes off this line. Sees me here. Probably doesn't get this whole bonus. It's 2 extra territories there. If black rolls away, then I actually could take the +4 here. I doubt I hold it. But I can try for it, right? Because purple didn't go over here, so we can try to play for something. I don't know what I'm going to be able to get. I don't know where everybody's capped. We found red, which is good. There are 4 other players in the game. Tier List Tuesday, by the way, it's the series on the channel where we take a look at every single map in the game on the Progressive Capitals settings. So meta settings, as we call them. We're playing auto setup, 6-second turn timer, progressive cards, balance, splits dice, no rank restrictions, alliances, and portals, or fog and blizzards are on. We have neutral inactivity behavior for Tier List Tuesday. Try to keep the games rolling a little bit faster. I've played this map several times up to this point with Progressive Capitals, both to get videos on this map and also just to play it to see how it feels. And my viewpoint on it is that there are very frequently turn 1 capital rolls. There are very frequently snowballs from various bonuses and whatnot. White is going to pull off. I think that's a pull off cap forward. I don't like that unless he's got all of this material back here. Now, my cap, there are 3 cap options on this board in general, which I think are the 3 strongest spots. I'm the only one capped on one of them. It's also Blizzard contingent. So those 3 territories, in my opinion, it could extend to 4, again, being Blizzard, 4, 5-ish Blizzard contingent. And that is the expansion is Lounge, Nobility, and Hall. Any of those aren't bad depending on Blizzards. And same with Jail. Not bad depending on Blizzards. Olasipa, I think, is pretty good. South Steps is the best cap spot on the board, regardless of Blizzards, in my opinion. It doesn't really matter where they are. They're almost always good, unless like you've got one here on Dapahu. That's not going to be particularly great. Now, purple might actually roll this 5 off for me. I didn't even consider the fact that the +4 in the middle is an option. This map is 42 territories, 3 Blizzards. It is the same size as the classic map with 1 additional bonus. The bonus values are Pa and Panwi +3, Eded and Dapahu +4, Nandoas and Po +5, and then Pine Kaitil is a +7. So it's a similar structure to the classic map in terms of the bonuses. Like there's 2 +5s, there's a +7, with the difference that the other bonuses, there's 1 extra and they're scaled up a little bit, right? So your +2s or +3s here, and then you basically got a double Africa that's a +4 instead of a +3. It's kind of the way to compare it to a classic map. Looks like the blue player is not going to be playing the game with us. Turn 1 bot out by Ethan Coolgamer. Let's see what black does. I'm very intrigued to see what his goal is. He knows that I'm capped here. He saw my material. I hit him on the first turn. I think he plays for the +3 over here on the left-hand side, if I had to guess. Maybe the 5 wraps out this way. This goes to the left. Or He clears my 4 out of the middle here, which would be a little bit disappointing. But I more anticipate him going left. He did put nearly all of his troops here. He started with a 4 there. He put 6 of his 8 troops there. He's going to sit. He actually does pull this out for me. Nope. He does not pull it out for me. I am still going to roll white here in the hopes that black moves out of the way. He does not move out of the way, but I'm hoping that he does. And pull this into capital over here. Maybe purple will roll the 5 off at some point. Red without the bonus, but might be taking the bonus down here. I don't know why black is keeping 10 troops off cap and not using them. Makes me think that maybe black isn't the strongest player skill-wise. White is going to continue pushing over here. Let's see. We're going to... Oh, he actually... Somebody undercut him from behind. He didn't lose his cap, but did get undercut from behind. I wonder if that was purple, given that we see black and red over here. Or maybe red just did that on that last turn. I'm unsure. Purple has actually quit. So I think purple may have lost his capital back there. Blue is a bot. This will wrap around to us quick. We'll see what black does. Maybe black gives this to me. If he doesn't, that's all right. But I don't enjoy this map a whole lot. The blizzards I find are always in places that either split bonuses or give somebody way too easy of a bonus hold. In this case, I think that we're leaning more towards just being inconvenient bonus splits. This is a 1-point hold over here, but I don't think anybody is capped on the line into there. I think white's actually kept deep in there, which begs the question, if purple quit off of that and is back here, why would you not... Is he holding this bonus? He is not even holding this bonus over here. This goes left, loses 3. So this 5 may fortify out then. Interesting. It does. Thank you, sir. 9 on 5 here. I do think I roll that. I take this. Black's probably just... Oh, he's capped right there. All right, well. 97%. We do win it. And white is capped right there. Okay. So white might have this... Well, he doesn't yet have this bonus on a split because the Poe bonus includes this red territory here that we saw red attack off of earlier. Interesting. I see why purple didn't cap there. Red does not break me, which is also interesting. He does hold this bonus too. So I'm holding 2 bonuses right now. I anticipate getting broken by black here, given that he fortified back to cap. He only had 6 troops on this cap as well. Solid cap spot for black. Not as good for red. Red is actually stuck back here behind black and I long term. My hope is that white has not jumped to 7, so he cleared some degree of purple out here, but... he doesn't have... He's going to have to hit this 7 of blue. I actually think white... I'm going to want white to be my target. My concern, though, is that he just outright breaks me here, and I also get broken by... Oh, no, that's a bad play. Okay. If I don't get broken by black here, I'm taking white's capital. And we got to do it early. That's the thing about this map is you have to take action early. I'm holding double +4s. I don't anticipate black allowing me to hold this one long term. If he does, that's awesome. Blue did not lose its cap, but it's down to, I believe, 2 territories. It just placed 3 troops here. Black is holding this. Red is holding this. Does black go into red? We'll find out. Looks like he's likely going to break me. I'm not going to worry about that right now. He's going to stack against red as well. Let me roll this. And that. Swing this over here. So now I have the 1-point hold over this back right area, which is very strong. White should not have left his capital undefended. I know he doesn't have this bonus. He probably breaks me here. Well, not if red knocks him out of there. Not if red knocks him out of there. And now I can 1-point hold this while having a strong cap in the middle. That's definitely a good benefit. So I get why black broke me. If you've got the advantage, you may as well leverage it. I would be a little bit worried if I'm red, but I imagine he dumped most of his troops on cap on that last turn. White doesn't even take a card here. So if I don't get broken again, I think the 15 cap will be fine for a little bit. You know, maybe an early trade-in comes in or something. Purple, the downside here, like if purple's here, we know black and red both have all of these bonuses back here. I need to double check where purple is because I'd like to scoop those cards. I don't want to feed cards to my opponents. It's part of the reason why going back in on white back there is not going to be beneficial to me. There is the one downside that I think purple still has its capital. White only got 3. We're seeing red with 8, black with 8. I just kind of anticipated black taking this bonus. Maybe if he breaks red, which I think is the right choice, I think he should break red. He broke me. You break red as well. This is really aggressive. Is he just going to take once and sit? Looks like that's the case. This rolls back to cap. That's a good play. I'm going to make this a 20. I'm just trying to be a little bit safe right now. Yeah, there's purple. All right, I'm glad I know that that's there. Red doesn't have access to that either. Me and black are the only ones with access to this, and black would have to hit through the blue 9. I don't... White's still getting 3. I have to leave this here because I think the purple cap is back here. Back where white is. And that means white's going to stack up on it. And I don't want that. So... yeah. And the cap probably isn't that strong. Trade and clear white out of there. That's probably my best bet. 3 troops here again. 3 troops here, 2 on the cap, wherever that is. Could be right next to black. I have no idea. You know, maybe black cap directly next to blue. We don't know what is in here on path. And I won't know for a while, right? This could be the purple cap here. And also, I actually don't think I take this because I probably should have left red up here. But, you know, I want to force red to break black. If I have red card block, this is the big issue with this map, guys, is if I have red card block, like it shows how early you can card block players on this map because people want the bonuses. They want the bonuses and then they end up getting card blocked. It's like, this it just doesn't feel good. Take a standard trade in. That +2 lands up here. Gonna go 25 there. 22 back here. These are both players that are not here. I think I just fed white somewhere. He may very well be stuck behind blue. My hope is that red uses his trade in to break black. That's what the goal was here. Black could hit through blue and come take this. We found the purple capital as well. Absolutely insane cap by purple, by the way. Blue is MIA now. White is MIA. I don't know where those cards are. It might be right here. Black might have free 3 cards on white, which I don't like. Both of those players have flagged. And red did not take a card. So red did not try to break black, which I think is insane. I have this. Get purple out of here. This is not actually 1 point. That was a misjudgment by me. I saw the blizzard in the wrong spot. You may have commented it already. This is not a 1 point hold back here. It is a 2 point hold, but blue did cap up here. Black leaves that there. Interesting. I don't want to hit this. Well, black's not going to hit that. All right, we give red a card, I guess. I don't know why he's putting everything there. I've just failed a 14 on 7. 15 on 7. Lost 14. It only took 4 off the cap, which is a little bit unfortunate. Yeah, white is next to... It's either sandwiched in here for 3 cards behind blue, which I think is the best bet, right? But why wouldn't black kill white if that's the end of white? I let red have an extra card. Maybe he'll work with me. But I need to get troops on my cap after. I'm going to trade in now, I think, even though it's only the 10 trade. I don't want black sitting on me here with all of these troops. He's going to get an additional +4. It's not that much. He doesn't have that much on cap. He's got 20 troops on cap. I'm going to trade in. We're going to roll this back here. And then I'm going to pull this forward. I'm not going to defend this cap right now with blue up here. Red sets, and this will hopefully hit black. I don't know if he will. Black has a ton of troops off capital. And I didn't want to be the fodder. Red doesn't take anything. So red's too passive. He's not trying to do anything here. He lets black get the extra 4 troops. Black very well may trade on 4. Now the downside to this... The downside to this is that if white is not back here... Black just jumped... No, I have 3 caps. Black doesn't have 3 caps. Oh, he probably just broke red. This should be the end of purple. Which will jump me up a card. It is. I don't think there's any incentive for me to give red cards right now. I don't actually... Actually, that's good to know. That's good to know that black might break red down here because of the fact that he just took this territory next to his cap. He had this bonus, and he didn't break red. Which means white is here on Marble Gate. Black sets now. I'll pick up 3 cards off this. He might hit blue here. And he's going to get white for free. There's no way you don't take the white kill there. Yeah. That'll trade him right away. Now we have to defend this capital back here. I actually can card block him too, force him into red. 1, 2. Cap spot. He doesn't get this. If he leaves blue here, it's actually really interesting. Up to the 20 trade. The fact that he split there, I'm surprised he wouldn't just play for this cap here. Positionally, that's a way better spot to be. He's got a lot of troops now. He just pulled a ton of troops off capital. I think he thinks he's got me blocked. This might allow red to not re-break me here if I hit there. That way red just takes this. And then we trade here. It lets me get a few extra troops unless black comes and breaks me next. But black doesn't want to open up my cap. That's the one benefit here. So yeah, we found out white was here. I'm actually surprised he hit blue here and didn't bother breaking red. I'm very black is a very confusing player so far. It almost seems like he pulled this away as well. I'm back on 5 cards. I mean, I'm still pretty strong. He's probably bigger than me just because of I had to hit a bunch and I lost a crap ton rolling that cap over there. If I can get this, though, I can stop going for this. But I would rather almost see him waste his troops on this and then hit it myself. But I think I got to work with red right now. Does he put it back here? Nope. Alright. Gotta hit black at some point. He's got 10 up there. That's interesting. I have a trade-in on the next turn. I just hit 40 of his troops. I just did this so that red would have a card without breaking me. I mean, you start a war with me, man. You're gonna get your comeuppance. Trades are starting to come up pretty high. Maybe he tries to roll this cap here. I don't open his cap. I can actually remove all of his bonuses without opening up his capital. He's actually he's a 3-point card block. 4-point, I guess, backside. That may have been enough to stun him, though. This type of player where they leave a ton of troops defending their bonuses and they're super aggressive with like getting up in their opponent's businesses, early breaks and stuff. The moment this style of player gets hit, man, they just fold. And I don't know that Black's gonna fold here. He's gonna be a little bit more passive than maybe I would. There is some value in rolling this and holding it. I'm worried he's going to roll it and hold it on this next turn, though. So, 23, 35. I don't want to waste my Joker right now. I don't want to waste my Joker. And I still don't have a trade without it, but I'd rather just see Black roll this. If he does get this, he's still a 2-point card block. Or not a 2-point card block, but this cap is a 2-point card block. Which isn't that difficult. And I can use part of that 2-point over here on him here. And then I'm 1, 2, 3 on the back. Or 1, 2, 3 on the backside. I'm surprised he's not hitting red, to be honest. I think he's going to take the blue cap right now, which is smart. It does lose some troops. It's part of the reason why I didn't want to roll it myself. It's just a lot of troops to commit off cap. He's got too many troops off cap. We're going to do this again. All right. I don't know what your problem is, man. Good luck with that. Cool. I mean, I don't know what that accomplishes for you. I'm hoping that if red does have a set here, he starts commit, because the problem is the more Black picks a fight with me, the stronger red gets. And despite the fact that Black and I are getting more troops per turn than him, red's not hitting anything. So his cap is nice and safe. It's got open lines into Black. It's got open lines into me. I've got 3 caps, so I feel at least a little bit safe. I'm defending this in case he breaks through this. I don't have a trade without the Joker, which is a little bit unfortunate. I've given red the option here. Now, I didn't retake over here. I could have retaken over here. Black clearly doesn't want to break me in front of my capital. It looks like our red friend may be quitting here. But despite, I mean, at least we're getting some interesting gameplay out of this. I have not had many run-ins with this map that provide me with interesting gameplay. I don't find it very enjoyable. Like red got card blocked so easy. We ended up giving him cards because we kind of had to. Black had blocked me, and it's like this kind of feeling. I like the opportunity for card blocks, but when card blocks are so easy to set in a game, like they are on this map, incidentally, it becomes a bit more lame to play, I guess. I am going to take this cap now. I think it's worth it with the trade-ins. I can pull the 10 up there. I don't want to give it to Black, I think is the biggest issue, especially if red is quitting. There's a 37 there. I lost 27. It. Don't think that's a trade on 3. It is not. But positionally, I think I needed this. If he rolls it, he rolls it. He was definitely gearing up to roll it. The question is, will he trade early to do it? Because he can't kill me. Red is botted, so we're effectively in a 1v1 here. Red is going to be worth 3 cards. If this ends up taking a long time, red will be worth 3 cards. I think he will trade early and try to roll me here. I lost 27 on a 17. If he loses, we have 34 here. 34 plus 27 is 61. We would need him to lose 61 or more troops to have that cap roll justifiable, and we get it. So that was a positive play for me. That was a net positive for me. He's going to get this cap too, which is a little bit not great. But that was a net positive for me. This 21 rolls to this capital. That's a horrible capital. I don't even know why you would want that. 15 troops over here. He that initial roll, 20, and then a 7. So there's only 12 troops on this capital here. 46 on red. 30. Oh, well, that's why black didn't break red. I'm surprised by why red wouldn't hit black. He's got 60 here. All right, that's fine. I will match him. He doesn't have any bonuses right now. Might as well check what he's got on the cap. He's a little bit stronger than me. Left at 6. He pulled 15 over here. It's about 20 troops here, 6 here, 12 here. But I'm on cards and he's not. So, or I'm actually not on cards, interestingly enough. He's getting 11 because he's got 3 caps. This is a tough spot to win now because of that play. He was smart to play with the 21. I'm surprised he hunted the cap over here. These red cards are not going to benefit me either. But he's actually still a pretty easy card block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gets up to the cap. So 1 here. 1 here. That's me there. I doubt he opens up my capital. Pulls back to cap there. I'm gonna hit through this right now. I'm fine if he hits here. The whole idea right now, I didn't have a trade in, so there's not much I could do. The whole idea is to start setting the block. Right? 1 point here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And actually, even with him picking up 2 additional caps, this is still a 5-point card block. Now, I'd like him to have extra troops over here. I'd also like him to attack off this. An early trade-in where he comes and sacks into my cap would actually probably be pretty delightful. He's shown that he's willing to roll capitals. He did go... So the reason why, by the way, before I said 61 troops is I had 34 there. Keep going. Come on, keep it coming. Give yourself one little block over here, pal. He doesn't. Bummer. Alrighty. Let's go 15. 15. It's on 4 cards. He's almost certainly going to break through this. Force him to come off the cap. I don't have a trade, though. Trades are, yeah. So you'd have to hit through double 15 here to roll the cap off of his cap. That's why I pulled some of that away. Ideally, I force him to set early, and he doesn't... Because, notice he actually let me get extra troops on that last turn, which I think is foolish. You shouldn't let me have extra troops if you can avoid it. He had the opportunity to play off this position and break me back here without closing his cap off. We do get him to set early, and he does go over here. This shouldn't win this cap roll. I don't even think it can. So he just gave me a nice voluntary block on himself, which is super duper kind. And I can just hit and sit here. Because you're not getting through this, and now you're just wasting your troops here. He's going to close his own cap off, and if I have a trade in, which I do, and he doesn't have a set on 3, then he's actually legitimately blocked. Now he might get, because he just picked up, 3 extra territories? Although I did hit him once, so he should still be on 15 a turn. Or 10 a turn. Oh, he was on 11 before. I must have knocked down more territory than I thought I did. I'm happy with how we're positioned here. He actually doesn't place anything within view. He is going to attack off that. But if he gets overzealous, then he's card blocked. 63 is on the cap right now. He's splitting some amount off. 34 pulls that away, I trade. I take here. And we 0% this bad boy. And we have a Joker. That's massive. So the one downside to this is the right side over here is the only place I can pick up extra territories. But that is a solid card block, everybody. If he does not have a set on 3, we're looking okay. I will get some cards over here as well. I've got some cards off of red before I have to take cards off of black, which is good. Does he have the trade on 3? That's the ultimate question. Trade on 3 will allow this game to last a little bit longer. No trade on 3, and we're looking pretty good. He pulled 47 troops back, so that could come off at any point. And by the time we open up this spot here, a little bit dangerous. If I were him, I'd probably pull troops off in certain points. You probably still have a chance of breaking the card block. You pull off over here. I don't have a trade in right now. I can't stop you. But that's why if you're going to aggress somebody, you got to be prepared to back it up. And I think black was aggressive, but then too passive in trying to break the card block. You know, he knew this cap was over here and still invested troops on that side. Instead of playing off of his solid capital here, he locked this off instead of playing into red. Red, for some reason, didn't actively break him despite having the ability to take cards there. Just a lot of strange plays here, and it does look like the black player, unfortunately, is going to quit out on us. I will take this card off of red. Actually, I don't get the bonus there, so there's no point in going for that. But I'll take the cards I can over here. And I mean, with them both botted out, we forced the bot outs. That was the goal. What are my thoughts on this map? I mentioned the bonuses. I mentioned the size. I just think it suffers from being so choky, and the bonuses, the good bonuses, like the easier to hold ones, everybody fights over. And the bad bonuses, like the +7, are just useless. And if you cap over there, you're just you're putting yourself at a disadvantage. And I don't really like that with this map much at all. So that's kind of the way the cookie crumbles on this map, unfortunately. If black does come back, by the way, I'm just banking on him being botted. It probably is foolish of me. I'm going to have to, out of respect for black staying in the game, I'm going to have to try to eliminate red first. Well, there it is. Red has officially flagged. The 10-minute timer has gone on them, I think. It didn't feel like 10 minutes, but I will have to fully eliminate the black player or take the red cap. Probably could just start netting myself some extra troops here too if he is gone. But this should be quick. I should be able to run this. If he comes back and I lose because of it, that's pretty funny. I'm gonna bank on that. Probably not happening though. So I'm gonna position myself to get 70 troops there. 34 there. Just chunking stuff. I don't think he'll return. Usually when these players quit, they're pretty set on being done with the game. This will pick me up some extra troops. No trade in on this next turn, but that's okay. I'm just going to keep taking bonuses, I think. So I can actually take this one over here. Probably win that cap. Right, he doesn't return. Probably not. If he returns, shame on me. I'll defend a little bit. I'm still stronger than him, right? 180 to 100. Yeah. I'm picking up all these extra bonuses. We'll roll this next. We'll leave the 70 for last. And that should be good. Red is worth 3 cards as well. So let me work on red first. That's the problem with bots that are this strong, is the size that they become. But I haven't seen this entire board in a very long time with the test games and whatnot that I've run on this. We'll get a nice review of this bad boy. Can I win this roll? I actually don't inherently get a card on this next turn. All right, we do win it. We pick up 3 extra troops. Does that auto trade me as well? It does. And stack over here. Should get enough. Do I have a set? If I got a set on 3, this is over. It's over. All right. We don't have to waste any more time. The moment Black got card block, he quit. It's funny. I'm glad I was able to card block him. But the moment he got card block, quitting is pretty humorous to me. And that is a win on non-Madol. A little tier list Tuesday win, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I tried to play high level. That middle cap position is absurd. This map I do not enjoy most of the time. I enjoyed it a little bit today. I will say that much. Slight enjoyment on this map. We had expert on white, intermediate on black, novice on purple and blue. Both of those players very early quits, and then red, a beginner. What does this map look like with the little map guy over here? Our left monitor, well, right monitor capture, I suppose. You can see it right here. There's just so many opportunities for Blizzards that make this stuff much, much easier to hold. You know, say you've got Blizzard here and here. You're holding this +5 on a 1 point on one of the best cap spots in the middle of the board, and there can only be 3 Blizzards. So the fact that there's only 3 means there's a lot of chances for open board on other parts of the board and really closed off stuff. And we saw that here today where, you know, we had the blue cap up here and then a Blizzard down here that forced this all into essentially 2 cap hold. That black did bust through, but we were able to set the card. Like, that was just goes to show, despite black busting through and taking good positioning, I still was able to card block him in the same number of spots as where his original cap was. And I just think that is so silly that it's that easy to card block players this early in the game. I think card blocking should require some setup. I shouldn't be able to do it in 1 turn. We basically did it in 1 turn here, other than the open spot on his cap. And I just think that that's a little bit silly that it's that easy. Most games on this map I feel like are really spawn dependent and also like opponent dependent. If your opponents are super aggressive and you luck out that they aren't aggressive to you, or the opposite of that where they are aggressive to you, you basically either win or lose just off of that. And so that brings us to the actual tier list itself. Where does non-Madol fall? I think this is an F tier map. I do not enjoy it. I think it is, despite our game today, good success, but I think it's a bad map. And I actually think I enjoy it less than Supermax, less than France, because at least these maps, Supermax, like you fight over the bonuses, there's some strategy behind that, and then it stalemates. This map doesn't really ever stalemate, but it's not fun to play. It's kind of like Britannia or regular Rivertown, where it's just like, all right, we're already card blocked. It is what it is. And so even France, with it being like small but open, I think is a better map than non-Madol. Let me know what you guys think about it. It's an okay map for fixed world dom and progressive world dom. It's not a very good map for capitals. If you guys want to catch next week's episode of Tier List Tuesday, we'll be reviewing Machu Picchu as the final map in the Lost Cities map pack. Stay tuned until then, everybody. As always, I have been C-Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.